Hello everyone, welcome to the Ichimoku charts.com daily analysis for the Euro US dollar FX for Tuesday, August 21st, 2012. Well, a continuation of the trend to the upside today. We have a candle that's made a higher high and a higher low, and a very strong bullish bounce away from this area of support. Previous two trading days, the market found support at the 122.87 area, and today a very strong move to the upside. Market finding support around the trend line that I've drawn previously here, and bouncing into the area of resistance offered by the cloud. A very bullish day today, a large white body candle where the sellers have taken control of this market. They've shown very strong commitment, they're keen, and they've closed with very strong control of this market, closing the market beyond the 124.55 level of resistance. The 124.55 has been a previously important area, holding as support and then resistance in the recent past, and this bullish close just up above here does suggest that there is potential for the market to trade higher. But we do need to remember that the market is trading within the cloud, so there is very strong resistance all the way through to the top of the cloud. In terms of the trend channel that I've drawn here, we've seen the market bounce off that, the lows bounce off the trend line, and this does give us a target up around the top of the trend channel here, which at the moment is trading at 126.24, so that coincides with the top of the cloud. So if we do see a strong move over the next couple of days, we should expect to find resistance, and the confluence of resistance around this level, roughly 125.86, extending up to about the 126 level, will be very, very strong if the market does trade up to those levels. Now, in terms of the Fibonacci extension, we're examining the relationship of the current first time frame uptrend to the prior time the market is trending up, and here we see the market testing exactly to the 161.8% level, and that could be significant that we've seen a small amount of rejection from that area, so there is potential for the market to perhaps come off. I don't suggest that we will see a change of trend today because of the extreme bullishness in this market, but there is a possibility that we may not see the market go on with a move. Having said that, however, there aren't any signs of that happening at the moment, with this market being very, very bullish. So the sign of a potential change of trend will be the sellers taking control of this market. There aren't any signs of that at the moment. Also, in terms of the Fibonacci retracement of the previous downtrend, and we're in an expansion mode of that, we've traded up above the 100%, and we've seen the market test just above the 161.8%. So that does suggest that this level is important for the market moving forward tomorrow. Above there, we do have the 261.8% level of resistance up around 125.94, coinciding roughly with the area around the top of the trend channel that I've drawn, and also around the top of the cloud here. So this is a very, very strong level of resistance up around the top of the cloud. Now, in terms of Ichimoku, obviously now that we're trading within the cloud, we have a neutral market in the long-term time frame. Previously the market was bearish by trading below the cloud, and it could be quite significant that it's the first time in some time that we've seen the market tested within the cloud, and it does suggest that we are seeing a change in sentiment in this market. Now, we might not see a bullish market for a while, but it does suggest that the buyers are attempting to take control of this market. We are seeing the sellers lose some commitment in big picture terms by the market trading within the cloud for quite some time. In the medium term time frame, the market has turned bullish, and we have been bullish for a while by trading above the Kijun-sen, and it has been a while since we've seen the market trading above there, previously here, and then trading above, and we saw the Kijun-sen holding as support, and that did suggest that we did have a change of sentiment in the medium term time frame, and now we have this bullishness in this market, and it does suggest that the market is set up for potentially higher levels. Also trading above the green line here, the Tenkan-sen, so a bullish market in the fast time frame, and when we saw the market attempt to trade below the Tenkan-sen in the recent past, they've only been small probes just testing just slightly below that line, and it does suggest that buyers are quite strong in this market at the moment. So overall, a bullish market in the shorter time frames, neutral now in the longer time frame. That doesn't mean that we will see the market turn bullish. All of a sudden we could see the market come off and test down below, but it does suggest that there is a possibility of a strong change in sentiment in the long-term time frame. We may have to wait until sometime in the future before we see the market break out up above the cloud, but it does seem that there is a possibility of that happening within perhaps the next month or two. At the moment though, strong resistance overhead. If we see continued bullishness testing up to around the 125.86, roughly 126 level, then we should see strong resistance up around there and strong potential for the market to come off.